lot of people look at us as robots or just out doing a job, but everything we see and do affects us just like it does everybody else.
A lot of problems with first responders and veterans is that now we're in a battlefield that's very different.
I've lost more friends to suicide than I did in combat, and it really hurts.
When you push the human envelope to those maximum extents, physically, psychologically, emotionally, and spiritually, and then you pull that plug, nothing prepares you for the silence. Nothing prepares you for that void.
You can't come that close to death without it having some effect on you.
I'll never forget my wife telling me, you know, you're not the same Brett that I married.
What War Horses does is it puts you in that environment to, in essence, look in the mirror. But that mirror's that horse. And that horse is going to tell you where you're at.
You got to relax. You got to calm down. You got to slow your mind down and just think about this one thing, controlling that horse.
The first thing we do before we get on a horse, we breathe. Let go of everything. Let go of everything in your head. If I don't let go of everything, I cannot be present with the horse.
It's magic. I just started crying. It was the first time in my life that I literally let everything go.
Compassion, generosity, love, all of these things trickle back into what it is to be a human being.
It's completely changed me.
All the confidence I had lost, it started coming back working with these horses. They've given me my life back.
Сьогодні ти знову написала, що тобі страшно. І я знову попрошу. Ні, сьогодні я накажу відставити боятись. Погладь за мене Бармалея і спокійно лягай спати. До речі, як там Руся в школі? Скажи тату берегти серце і обійняти маму. І взагалі, давайте усміхатися. Вашій силі краса. Допомагайте один одному і виручайте. Цілуйте любимих. Святкуйте свою свободу. Ви за нашими спинами. Ось такі теж надійні, не ховаєтеся, прикриваєте нас із тилу. Зробіть так, щоб ми пишалися вами. І ми повернемось. Повернемось і будемо жити.
WTF Nation Radio. WTF Nation Radio.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Do you ever have one of those moments where you think, how the hell did I get here? Jeez, what happened to me? I was ruling the galaxy, had a cherry new battle station. I mean, this place had an omelet bar. A straight-up omelet bar. And now look. My former interns tossing me down a bottomless freaking pit. You know, come to think of it, my whole life has been a series of what-the-f moments. That was my out.
The voice of U.S. Army, WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
I looked my woman in the eye sockets. I told her straight out. I just said it, man. I said it. I said, bitch, I'm the man of the house.
Yeah, you said bitch, though. You called your wife a bitch.
Yeah.
This is a public service announcement from C.T. Fletcher. I will not contribute to the pussification of a nation. Get your punk ass out there and work for it, motherfucker.
Let's roll.
Flip back and flip drag, or in the basement of the Pentagon, underneath the food mall, in the center of the complex. My host! In the gunner seat, I got the shipwrecks. What's up, man?
Oh, nothing much. Just underneath the hot dog stand today.
No, okay, cool. Yeah. I decided walking around. I decided to walk around Fort Bragg, and then I came back right quick. So I did that real fast. Flash. Ah, man. So I got a lot of information, a lot of feedback from the podcasts talking about the events of the Mike Dickinson, Staff Sergeant Mike Dickinson mock-up, and currently there are no updates. The widow, Glory Grace Dickinson, has not had any word from the command, aside from the fact, and I'm talking about the command, like USASOC. I should have tagged them too. USASOC and First Special Forces Command. Through cutouts, of course, she has been given information, but not by the command itself. If you guys remember, and that was no shit, everyone was saying, bullshit, you didn't post that, you didn't email the entire command, and I did. To the point to where the entire command has been given an edict not to like, share, comment, laugh, meme about everything, about any of the topics. So I have been in contact with the Gold Star spouse to talk about what is going to happen, and a way ahead. The memers already at PySops, Sergeant First Class Plank, Return of the Cyclops. All the Instagram memers have heard the Order 66 go out, and they only have one message to deliver to everybody. An official policy and a statement from the command. An entire plan of what is the intent of the Staff Sergeant Michael Dickinson Memorial Mock-Up. And a briefing to everybody else and an apology to Glory Grace Dickinson. And that's all we ask. I will provide updates every single time I am behind the mic, even if it means me being banned from the regimental PSYOP dinner in November. That's my edict.
That's a strong standing right there.
Yeah, so solidarity. The Ghost Berets, the Gray Berets, the Ghosts have had enough of the shit. And if what's funny too is that I had a pretty good relationship with First Special Forces Command. I had a really good relationship with USASOC and USSOCOM. I don't know where it went. The oldest fuckery in the book, Recruiter Times, you are correct. The last time someone posted an edict of share, like or follow, or everything is verboten and you cannot have anything shared or commented on a topic, which I didn't expect. David, you have the 6 people. Wait, which platform are you on? Are you on? You must be on WTF Nation Radio's Facebook page, because we're streaming live on Twitter, WTF Nation Radio Facebook, U.S. Army WTF Moments, WTF Nation Radio YouTube, and Twitch. So we have an audience there. We have other viewers in other places. Also, WTFNationRadio.com, where you have a central location for you to view it. So the last time, I think it was, Sergeant Major, Command Sergeant Major, who was the, help me out, Recruiter Times, who was the recruiting USAREC Sergeant Major at the time? Stoneberg, right? Said the same thing. Passing an edict out that if you share, like, and follow anything on U.S. Army WTF Moments, and then the birth of Recruiter Times, then it would have been it's all this, which I didn't know. Share, liking, or following, all that, man. See how far that's going to get you legal. So, Ghosts, make sure you have your phone PIN installed. Get a warrant. Deny, counter accuse. We can play the game. As a matter of fact, I remember a certain TV show where a very familiar face named Darth Vader said, "I am what you made me." Hey, there you go. I am what you made me. I'm a Star Wars fan. Today I'm wearing my skulled out Mandalorian Boba Fett helmet t-shirt, courtesy of Zero Foxtrot. Thanks. But yeah, so that is the status and updates. And every podcast, in the beginning of each podcast that I am behind the mic, will be an update between what is happening with the 1st Special Forces Command and USASOC and all that. So that's it. Don't fuck with Gold Star spouses. That's all I got to say. That's it.
It's messed up fucking with them.
But Messiason wanted to look through my phone the other day. Yeah, you got a warrant? Let me go through your phone. Anytime somebody says, let me go through your phone, you got a warrant? But ensure you have a PIN. Turn off your facial recognition and install a PIN, because them motherfuckers are out there. We'll try it. It's just like, Yeah, we're going to cover Ukraine in a minute, David. But anyway, so that's my update. Any calls, rants, comments, and stuff I see? It's funny is that because of the tech that we have, I can see who's watching this, and it's fucking hilarious. I love it. I love it. Oh, Lordy. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should screenshot our tech showing who's listening and who's watching.
No.
I should do that?
Let's not do that tonight.
No. I'm talking about the leadership. So if I see your leader, so that way I could tell the ghosts, hey, you have your commander listening in, or you have your commander watch. Check this out. Oh, look who's watching. You know what I mean? You're right. I shouldn't do that. I should just leave it alone. But again, every podcast at the beginning, I will give a Staff Sergeant Michael Dickinson update, mock-up update, memorial update. And so there you go. Oh, my phone's going off, so maybe I shouldn't answer it on air. Oh, man.
Have your secretary answer.
No, I was like watching my fucking, and I was watching my fucking this thing right here, because I have it on silence and I can see the notification still up and I see it coming up like bling, 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 bling. I'm like, oh, yeah. So, anyways, how was your weekend, Shebang?
My weekend?
Yeah.
I had a blast. Got drunk, and I got drunk again.
That's it.
That's all I remember.
Just got drunk.
Yeah, and right now I'm drinking again.
Yeah. So I'm hydrated actually. So we all know. I guess today's the carrying of the coffin from the Queen. Blah blah blah. There's also what else? What else? The anniversary of 9/11. 21 years, man. 21 fucking years. Can you believe that shit?
20 years. Wow.
21.
21
years.
Wow.
That's incredible.
Seems like it was not too long ago.
It didn't. It just seems like it just happened fucking yesterday.
Yeah.
But
shit.
It's fucking crazy, man.
Yeah, I've been going down memory lane with a book I'm reading. So.
Which one are you reading? Which one are you reading?
Pineapple Express one.
Oh, yeah. I started digging into that, man. I was like, I had to stop. Normally what I do is I binge watch Netflix and I kind of like just read along. And I just turned it off. I just turned off Netflix. I just stopped. I just like stopped it. I just put it on the menu. So I remember, man, 9/11 was fucking, God, man, it was insane. It was fucking insane. Just the whole, obviously it shocked and unified our country at the same time. I mean, I wish we had some September 12th love. You know what I mean? I wish we were like that. Ain't gonna fucking happen anymore. Everyone's so fucking divided.
Yeah. I don't want another event to happen whatsoever. And I don't wish it to have whatsoever, but I don't know what's going to take to change today's climate back to where it used to be 21 years ago.
Yeah, dude, it's like, it was kind of like waffling and kind of like, almost like you kind of sensed something was going to happen, but nobody had expected a terrorist attack. You know what I mean? Nobody expected, there were individuals that expected something to happen, like we were just going to get fucked with or we were going to be involved in some stuff, but I never really expected something to happen on our soil, especially in New York City. You know what I mean? That's like but however, things aren't fucking, let's see, was there any drama? Anybody do anything disrespectful online to talk about 9/11? Anybody drop any comments? Was there did you see any football games? Any disrespect to that? Did you see anybody, you know what I mean? It just didn't, there was some respect, there was some memorials, and there was some commemorative stuff, so.
Yeah, I didn't see anything. I just disconnected from most electronics this weekend.
Gotcha.
Figured it'd be better that way for me, but it is what it is.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's all right. I mean, I know some individuals reflect different, you know what I mean? So it's just not you know what I mean? It just, I don't know, it's hard to explain. It's just some people, individuals have pay respect and solidarity in their own way. There's not a whole lot of.
Oh yeah, everyone does different. I didn't want to see anything stupid and just trigger me and go off a tantrum with them online and I didn't want to deal with any of that this year.
No, I hear. I hear.
I just kind of in the dark on what I missed.
Oh, okay. All right. No, it's okay. No, you're good. I totally see it. Totally see it. I can see that. Again, there's some, of course, every time I see a memorial, or every time I see, like you said, I get the ass at some of the comparisons we've already. There were some idiots that were already talking about comparing, gun violence to 9/11, or comparing January 6th and 9/11. You know what I mean? It's just like 9/11 is its own specific event. To try to one up it, whatever. I just think it got fucking stupid. People really, it was almost like, you're really fucking reaching. Do you really want to say some gun violence was part of this, or gun violence was part of that? So there was, yeah. So you're right. I don't want to stay. However, my fucking Raiders didn't fucking win, so they lost to the Chargers. It sucks. So,
well, I got to read up on who won and who lost.
Well, football's back, so I don't know. Everyone's kind of like. Everyone's kind of toned down about the drama of the NFL and kneeling, not kneeling, standing up, saluting, not saluting. Thank me for my service. Thank you for your service. I don't know if it's been was it eventful? Was it didn't. Hey, what's up, Musa? Didn't seem like it was a big deal, aside from the fact that there was a lot of disappointments. I know the Cowboys, of course,
Cowboys lost?
The Cowboy law, yeah, is that what to say? Would you compare 9/11 with Pearl Harbor? Yeah, I wouldn't compare 9/11 to Pearl Harbor. I wouldn't, just like I wouldn't compare Pearl Harbor to 9/11. You know what I mean? It's just like an attack on our country is an attack on our country, and it, for its generation or whatever. It's like one was a government, the other one was a terrorist state. Terrorist state. It was Al Qaeda. I don't know. It's. I just, when I saw the fucking feeds and people were complaining and saying that, gun violence is like the equivalent. It's like almost having 9/11 every day.
Oh, bullshit.
And I'm like, ugh. Everyone's in there dropping the go Bucks. Hey, everyone's it's their favorite team, as long as we're not talking about the Chiefs. I got some friends that talks about the Chiefs, and I have some friends that are Chiefs fan, and they get mad when you talk about the Chiefs. Woo!
Dolphins won.
Dolphins won?
Yep.
Who do they play?
Let me see. I was just looking at standings.
Oh, you're listening to standings? Okay. Oh, man. So real quick, just today remains in a period of national mourning of Queen Elizabeth II. That whole royal family stuff. I normally a Sergeant's time thing when Spanky likes to talk about it and when she has her mandatory discussions. The Jets lost. Hail the Commanders. The lame name. Oh yeah, that were the former Washington. Can we say that? Is that okay? Can we say the former Redskins or something like that? Because I know right now the Seahawks and the Broncos are playing. I know for baseball, Angels and the Guardians, the Cleveland Guardians are playing. They're tied right now. And then who else? And then the Pirates, top of the sixth right now with the Reds. And then the Cubs and the New York Mets. Knicks suck, Mets suck, Yankees suck. I know if Flash was here hanging out, he'd get mad and go into his rage rant about New York teams. The Chicago Cubs and the New York Mets, yeah. The Astros and the Tigers are playing right now. Astros are up 5-0. Chicago Cubs are up 4-0. Tampa Bay Rays and the Toronto Blue Jays are tied 1-1. So it's there we go. And tonight's fruit bear. So we'll definitely see what's up with the football. Yeah, I don't know, just kind of weird. This weekend was fucking weird. Broncos with the Seahawks right now, exactly tonight, I should say. That's just weird. I don't know. It was just a weird weekend. It didn't. Braves fan.
Well, did you do anything special?
Actually, I was doing a lot of. Man, I did a lot of freaking work meetings. Man, I was like Zoom meetings and stuff like that. I'm like, when you commit to a meeting or you commit to an event and you're like, yeah, I'm gonna do that. And then you look at the calendar, not realizing I did that, and then fucking it's a it's a weekend. So I did most of that during the weekend. But yeah, I'm getting ready to make an announcement. Also, is that on the 15th and 16th of October, WTF Nation Radio, WTF Moments, Grunts Gaming Network, they're going to be at Jacksonville at the Wasabi Com. They're going to be the hey, what's up, Foresight Group? And they're going to be 5th January. Oh, January. Excuse me. I was looking at another date on the calendar. October 15th through 16th, 2022, Jacksonville, Florida. Wasabi Com. WTF Nation Radio, WTF Nation, Grunts Gaming Network are going to be there, and we're going to be broadcasting streams, doing meet and greets, handing out some goodies. Those stickers, bro, are going a long way.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so it's going pretty good.
Should give it out like candy.
Well, yeah, I mean, we're going to be there hanging out. I mean, WasabiCom is one of the most. It's a large event. They got like 30,000, 40,000 people that show up, and it's in Jacksonville, and it's pretty freaking. It's pretty fun, yeah. So, anyways, what was I going to say? What's that? I got to go see about a man about a horse. Okay, cool. Who else? Who normally goes to WasabiCom? Who normally goes to those cons? It's normally. I don't know. I'm not used to setting up those events. I was just on doing that most of the day, setting that stuff up and making sure the guys are all set. Yeah, Facebook is being stupid. So you can go to YouTube, you can go to Twitter. No complaints there.
I already knew that about Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook, man, it's just like that's why we're like, okay, yeah, we got to go to other platforms because Facebook just gets so stupid with their streaming and stuff. You never been to the cons outside of Texas, Josiah? Man, check it out. Go to WasabiCom, Jacksonville, Florida. Only in Jax. It's their 10th event. It's going to take place 15 through 16 October, and it's a Jacksonville, Florida celebration of cosplay, anime, gaming, and pop culture, which is why our very own pop culture warrior CQ is going to be there. I think he's going to be there with Pookie.
I wonder if he's going to get all dressed up, though. Get all in the cosplay with it.
I don't know, man. October is going to be crazy because there's going to be that, and then the Monday edition falls on fucking Halloween.
Oh.
Yeah, dude. Isn't that cool?
Oh, yeah, that's cool, but, yeah.
What?
No, I'm just trying to think how I'm going to clone myself that night.
Oh, no, you don't have to, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to, who's going to be there? Oh, man, Alex Lay, Joss Griel, Kira Buckland, Molly Flanagan, Natalie Van Sistine, cosplay, May, Dark Lady cosplay, Fluffy Butt Arts, it's all going to be that waifu anime stuff that we always post for Waifu Wednesdays. But yeah, so you don't have to worry about it, because what I'm going to do is I was thinking about, you saw my post, you saw the chat of what I was going to do, because Monday's going to be a Halloween show. I was going to be on there to shit talk and, hey, let's talk about costumes or whatever. But I don't know if I was going to be, because Baby Ice wants to be an Inquisitor. So I was like, I want to be an Inquisitor. So I was thinking about being the Grand Inquisitor, shave my head and get it all bald and then paint my face to look like the Grand Inquisitor. Or be Darth Vader, with a fucked up helmet. Maybe the Mandalorian, maybe a Stormtrooper. I don't know, but I got to do the tech. So I can't really. It's you know what I mean. I can't really. I don't know. Operating the tech with Darth Vader's helmet, it's or a Mandalorian helmet. That's why I figured if I'm an Inquisitor, like at least you guys can laugh at me at my Inquisitor outfit. And see me all dressed up and all that, and then I'll probably end the show and then go take the little guy trick or treating. It's funny because
you can't deny him from that.
No, exactly that. That's the
best part.
That's just he's got to go. He goes out and gets the loot. See, he's I think he's branching out. Everybody knows him as Kylo Ren. He dresses up as a little mini Kylo Ren. I mean, he's got the outfit, he's got the hood, mask, and everything. I mean, he's little Kylo Ren, runs around, and then I think we watched Obi-Wan, and he was like, "Whoa!" when he sees the Grand Inquisitor. I'm like, "Oh, okay." He likes Darth Vader, of course, but he doesn't want to wear the helmet. But yeah, it's pretty cool. So again, 16 October. Wasabi at the Prime F Osborne 3 Convention Center in Jacksonville, Florida. The WTF Nation Radio, U.S. Army WTF Moments, Grunts Gaming Network are going to be there at the WasabiCom, the Jacksonville's premier anime, cosplay, and gaming convention. There we go. I have to do that plug because we're saying we're going. You know what I mean? I got to rep it. So, aside from all that, aside from my Dickinson mock-up update and what's going on September 11th, what else is in the news? What else has been so did you hear about fucking Ukraine, dude? Did you hear what's going on? I mean, obviously they're in war with Russia, but dude, they're fucking up Ivan left and right.
Yeah, they're still whooping ass.
They're whooping they're whooping their asses. Everyone asks me how come I always post Ukrainian moto vids, because some of these moto vids that they have, unless you're on a specific platform, you don't get to see it. And so with special permission, we get to post all the Ukrainian recruiting support videos and all that. But holy shit, Ivan's getting their asses handed to him. I love it.
I'm waiting for them to paint hash marks on their side of their equipment and lines through them to.
Dude, I'm waiting for them to fucking show up to fucking downtown Moscow. What are you talking about? They've been dropping the hammer. They destroyed it according to Forbes. Hang on, let me pull up my Ukraine sheet here so I can look it up.
You got the stat sheet.
I got the stats. We always go 6 hours, 6 hour update. But they captured a fucking general, one of the senior commanders.
No shit.
Yeah, dude, fucking kicking ass. They're still.
So Ukraine's gonna take over.
Dude, I don't know why everyone shit talks, especially Fox News. They're so fucking gloom and doom when it comes to fucking the Ukraine shit. Dude, they're getting their asses. Ivan's getting their asses kicked. How could you sit there and say that they're winning? We've seen those videos about those tanks, seeing videos of their drones, seeing videos of their Javelin and HIMARS strikes. I mean, the proof is in the fucking pudding, man. They're getting their asses kicked. They flew their flag at Ternova in Kharkiv Oblast. They tore down a flag. They posted it. It was the president's head office posted a video from Ukraine's 14th Mechanized Brigade where a Ukrainian flag appears to be hanging from a transmission tower in Ternova. They're like, dude, they're fucking just fucking. It's every time someone says, well, Ukraine's going to, they're going to lose to Russia, the next thing you know, you see a tweet or a video coming out of Ukraine, fucking them up. Just bam. They so far in the last 6 hours, they've repelled 6 Russian attacks in 24 hours. I'm sorry, not 6 hours. The update's 6 hours. They've been kicking ass. It's like this is like Cold Warrior. This is like Cold Warrior fantasy. This is like Red Dawn shit.
You think he'll ever give up, though?
I don't think. What you think? What? Who's going to give up? Russia?
Yeah.
Well, let me continue my update, and I'll give you some new breaking news. Let's see. So 6 Russian attacks in the past 24 hours. World's nuclear security is under threat as Russia occupies the Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant as it uses as its base. I hope I pronounced that right. I don't get anybody get pissed off at me. To launch attacks in Ukraine. Ukraine's foreign minister demands the liberation. A nuclear plant says that on September 12th, to guarantee the safety of the nuclear plant must be liberated, demilitarized, and returned to Ukraine's control. Ukraine is asking for, and the allies for long-range weapons. Additional long-range weapons from, including the 8 Army Tactical Missile System, which have a range of over 300 kilometers. And the announcement comes amid Ukraine's ongoing counteroffensive. Russia, exactly that, Cameron. Russia's been fucking getting their asses handed on people, too. Russian soldiers have fled Kharkiv Oblast, and they left behind stockpiles of mines, grenades, portable rockets, multiple types of fighting vehicles. The Ukrainian property book officer has got his hands full because now he has to grab all that equipment on the property book and ensure that the Ukrainian military has been properly handed out their equipment.
Because they're gonna have to turn it in later with receipts, right?
Well, yeah, exactly that. So Ukraine advances 12 kilometers south and liberates 500 square miles. Major General Dmytro Machenko said Ukrainian forces have liberated 13 communities in southern Ukraine as of 4 hours ago. Bro.
Wow.
Everyone's talking shit about Ukraine losing. That doesn't sound like Ukraine lose to me. Fuck you, Tucker. I'll say it. He had some fucking dude, some colonel who still has the Cold War hysteria, fucking, world's gonna end tomorrow because Russia's doing this type shit. I had some retired guy. I don't fucking know. I don't watch Tucker Carlson. I just saw a couple of excerpts, and I was like, he's talking about Ukraine losing. I'm like, what the fuck you talking about? Ukraine's losing. Ukraine military, and there's another video, unconfirmed video posted on social media that shows Ukrainian forces. Then Sikorchev, I'm gonna have to have Natalia come on here and help me with the translation. Building on September 12th, it confirmed which such progress could mean that Ukrainian forces have crossed the Donets River, which was a strategic importance to Russia's military. I don't know what else. Forbes has reported as of 3 hours ago that Ukraine has destroyed nearly $700 million worth of Russian equipment in a few days. General Staff said, check this out. The General Staff of Russia said that Russia has lost 2,850 troops, 590 pieces of equipment from September 6th to September 11th. Estimates over $670 million. Bro, somebody saying this? They're losing? Fucking dude. Yeah, they are going to have their own four corners Camp Victory. Exactly, Camp Kiev. On the outside of in France, Ukrainian women, two Ukrainian women from Izyum were allegedly beaten by a Russian man after playing Ukrainian music on their phone. Man, see, Ivan fucking doing their shit. From President Zelensky, Ukraine's armed forces liberate more than 6,000 square miles in the east, this is as of 3 hours ago, and south of start of September. In his evening video address on September 12th, because it's a day ahead, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky said that the movement of Ukrainian troops continues. It's like lightning shit. They're like fucking him up.
Yeah.
So, Ukraine is very in the fine arts, orchestra, ballet, and artists and stuff like that, and painters. They just announced 2 hours ago that the Ukrainian National Opera ballet dancer, Alexander Shapoval, was killed in combat. So this dude said, "Hey, I'm gonna go take up arms and go fight." I'll say this with all the shit talkers that talk about here in the U.S. Although it's kind of funny because he's kind of cringe, as Malcolm Nance goes out and participated in the Ukrainian Guard. Could you imagine if all of our singers, actresses, and actors and influencers just said, "Hey, fuck it, I want to join the military, and so that way we can help, the global war on terrorism or something." But anyways, Shapoval, a ballet soloist and honored artist of Ukraine, was killed in Donetsk Oblast, September 12th. Deputy Editor-in-Chief of Ukrainian Mulata media outlet. So, God, dude, that's fucking crazy, dude. A ballet dancer saying, "Fuck this, I'm gonna go and take the fight to Ivan."
He's gonna dance all over those soldiers.
Fuck yeah, but with a gun. Now, I got a picture of him holding a fucking. Looks like he's holding an MG42.
Oh, you do?
Oh, hang on. Let me do a screen cap here. Let me do a Windows cap. And I'm trying to find. Dude, we had a tech update, and it's pissing me off. The tech update is really pissing me off, man. There we go. So there he is. Look at that sporting that fucking AK with that MG, that German MG. So it fucking sucks. He don't look like a ballet dancer. It looks like he's been in the field, man. It looks like he's a trooper. You know what I mean? It's been a minute.
Oh yeah.
Anywho, let me continue with the update right quick.
You see the spoon?
Yeah, exactly. That's about an hour ago. Russia stopped sending new units to Ukraine. Why, Russia? You fucking suck. Worst fucking military on the planet. Man, I remember everyone trashing, and I remember I got a lot of shit for trashing Ted Cruz about fucking the recruit. He was talking shit about a recruiting video, and then he was talking shit about the Russian recruiting video. I'm like, shut the fuck up, Ted. And now it was like, all their Russian recruiting videos were so fucking fancy, weren't they? They weren't so badasses as they said they were. Ukraine's General Staff of the Armed Forces said on 12 September that Russia's military command has suspended sending new units to Ukraine, and that a large number of volunteers are also refusing to fight in Russia's army. I mean, you know, I just realized that. That's probably why I get banned in China and get banned in Cuba. All the Russian Ivan bootlicking fucking adjacents that they get pissed off at me because I shit talk them.
More than likely.
Yeah, well, I mean, I was about to say exactly that, Josiah. That recruiting ad did not age well at all. They're straight bitches. Finally able to globally tell Ivan to go fuck off is very refreshing. I like it. I mean, even though when I was a kid and I was younger and we had all those, you know, Red Scare movies like Red Dawn and Rambo and all that, and everything had to do against Russia, and you know, it was like they were making Russia so elite and all. Maybe they were fucking. Maybe they were near peer when they were the Soviet Union. But now, bruh, it's like when you order your military off Wish. When Dollar General has a fucking sale and you can buy some Russian soldiers and equipment. My source, where's my source? Oh, source is the Kyiv Independent. Kyiv Independent is the independent English language journalism in Ukraine. Just go to Kyiv, K-Y-I-V, independent.com and subscribe to them, and also become a patron on Patreon. And that's where I get all my deets. Also, Natalia Antonova, she provides me with some Ukraine updates. I have questions about something like that, she'll ask. Again, she needs to come back on here. What else was I going to say? Oh, so U.S. military says Antonovsky Bridge near occupied Kherson is unusable by the Russian military. The Ukraine Southern Operational Command has reported, as of 43 minutes ago, that Ukraine's forces has destroyed one tank, five 152 millimeter howitzers, and one MSTAB and one MSTBS howitzer. The command also said Ukraine's military destroyed 12 units of armored vehicles as well as other Russian military equipment. As a result, 59 Russian soldiers were killed. Fuck you, Ivan. I'm sorry, man. I'm counting. These are the same guys that wanted to nuke us back in the 80s. If these were the same guys that during Vietnam and any other our wars and clandestine wars had a fucking hand in with their advisory to kill Americans. So if you're simping for Russia saying we shouldn't be laughing or something like that, hey, look, war is war. I get that, but this is the fucking enemy, man. I don't get me wrong. It sucks. You know, there's some things that you just have to fucking. You got to realize that somebody else is dying for their country. Everyone likes to quote Patton until it comes up, until it's time to do Patton shit. What was it? It's your job to make the other son of a bitch die for their country or something like that. Loose quote there. 40 minutes ago, at least 147 soldiers of the Russian army were buried in Crimea. I think they're rocking in Crimea too, bro. They're fucking them up. From the Washington Post, as of 8 minutes ago, intelligence says that Russian retreat from Kharkiv Oblast. Can I say that again? A Russian retreat could be the turning point of the war. Ukraine's counteroffensive and adding pressure on Russia to reinforce personnel in U.S. and Western officials had told the Washington Post on September 12th. Bulgaria is discussing and considering sending 35,000. Wait, I'm sorry. Let me read that again. Is sending medical packages for 35,000 Ukrainian soldiers. So they're sending them a bunch of med kits. That's pretty cool. So, yes, Russia is asking North Korea for help. You can't make this up. Everyone's like, oh, you got like, oh yeah, get a partner up with North Korea. Ooh, man, I'm scared.
If I didn't know who you were, I'd say bullshit, you know. And now you're full of shit.
Exactly right. I think it's fucking funny.
That is funny.
I you know.
If North Korea helps them, they'll take stuff off the DMZ for sure.
You know what to say? What the fuck is North Korea gonna do? Give them fucking what? Give them what? So some of their shit. That what's funny? What's funny is that and that's what I'm saying. It's like if Russia was so feared in their military, so feared in their equipment and their capabilities, so feared in their fighting finesse and all their whatever, why, and they're falling apart like this. I bet you China ass sucks too. I bet you China would try to do something and their planes would fall apart in the air. Korea would be like, we'd have more defectors coming from North Korea trying to escape. They'd like disappear in Ukraine. They'd show up and surrender. Yeah, I'll eat my words and say, yep, I was wrong. If that happens, I'll say that. But I think it's fucking hilarious.
That is.
Everyone's like fucking... But exactly that cause. They're going to volunteer and then defect. Christian Boris, a guest who came on, who was the St. Javelin, the guy who who distributed all the St. Javelin T-shirts and stickers and all that stuff, and he posted this meme. Let me show it up right here. We spent 20 years building up our military. It cost hundreds of billions, and people said it was the second best in the world, but meant we had to sacrifice our economic future of our country to pursue imperialist goals. And then I left my and then there's the character of fucking Leonardo DiCaprio. I left my job and shoot him once in Rivne for 2 weeks and destroyed $30 million in tanks with an ATGN that I trained on for 10 minutes. I think it's fucking hilarious, dude. I'm gonna cover that too, guys. I'm gonna cover that too because I'm just about to say what is up with these so-called badasses. Now look, and Kaz, of course, being with his background and his experience, of course, he's going to talk about this. Did you guys hear about the Taliban crashing a Black Hawk helicopter?
Wow.
Dude. Lordy, lordy, lordy. Just fails left and right. I love it. I mean, he's like, please, try to fly another. Oh, wait. Fly another video? Wait, what's that? Oh, okay. Hang on. Oh, someone's gonna send me an email that says that I was. Oh shit, man. Hang on. I'll get that, guys. Don't mess with that. Don't mess with that. I see it. So people are getting pissed off and trying to block our vids. I love it. As we speak, I just got the notification. Dude, it may block your video. Block your video because it contains content that they're on. Hang on, let me tell the team not to mess with that. Boy, people are just mad today. Blocking us and shit. There we go. There we go. I just told the team not to mess with it. Don't mess with that because I'm going to get it and all that and look at it after the show. It's pretty funny. So, yes, the Taliban tried. I don't know if it was the same helicopter cause. Do you know? I'm looking for. I didn't see if it was the same helicopter that's been used to be paraded around, like they were flying it like crazy, showing off that they had a Black Hawk during a couple of parades. They had that banner hanging off the left side, or the I should say the port side of the aircraft. And I'm just curious to see if that was the same bird. Did they have more than one Black Hawk? I was looking to see if it was. I don't know if it was, but please, Taliban, fly more aircraft. see if you can get it out of the ground.
That's live training right there. 101.
Oh man. Let me look at something else. Hang on. I'm just trying to go over some stuff. Just to double check. Yeah, we got there's a okay. So because we have high profile guests coming on and we use some of their content and they give us some of their content. I'm looking at the they get, I don't know if there's some sort of just sending the bird. I don't know if it's some sort of and this is just totally off topic. I don't know if this is some sort of a legal issue that these guys don't clear, but we have guests that come on that are pretty high profile. If they come on, my show or whoever comes on WTF Nation Radio, CQ or mine or Cause, and they'll have a show. They'll have content that say, "Hey, you're going to come on," blah 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 blah, and then the admin side of the house, as we talk to these publishing and rights people and legal people, say, "Hey, look, they gave us permission to use this, and they use this, blah blah blah." And they go, "Okay, cool, fine." Well, CQ has been the he's been the bane of the block lately, because he'll have a high profile guest, and then the guest will come on, show some content, and the next thing you know, they're just like, "We're gonna block your shit." So it's fucking funny.
AI needs to calm down.
What's that?
Facebook AI needs to calm down. Take a back seat.
Ooh, man. Calm down. Famous last words. Tell somebody to calm down, man. In some places, that gets people stuck. You better calm down. Like that's a triggering word for some people. You better calm down.
It's a fight word, huh?
Not me. I don't give a shit.
Same here.
I don't care. Calm down.
You don't want to throw hands for that?
Yeah, that's not even worth. Well, it's like, calm down. Well, what do you mean calm down? I'm not the one that's fucking freaking out. I'm not freaking out. And that usually jabs them back. So anyway, sorry about that interruption. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so Ivan's getting their asses kicked. The Taliban's crashing a helicopter. We're going to WasabiCom in Jacksonville, Florida. What else? What other stuff is going on? Kind of slow. Gave you the Mike Dickinson.
Do you know what day we are now with Queen Elizabeth passing? Like a 9-day thing or something?
I think it's like 12 or something like that. The state funeral is happening on September 19th. I don't know why I fucking know that, but Facebook Cowboy fans need to calm down.
They'll keep losing.
They'll keep the Cowboys, America's team, whatever. But yeah. So UK remains in their United Kingdom remains in their national mourning of obviously with following the death of Queen Elizabeth. King Charles III led other members of the royal family in a procession behind the Queen's coffin, and then the coffin is scheduled to arrive in London on Tuesday. Then the state funeral will take place at Westminster Abbey on September 19th. That's the deets that I got last. And yeah, did we even have a fucking? Isn't there supposed to be like a ceremony? Like, Queen Elizabeth had coronated, right? She had a coronation ceremony.
Right.
I think they do the same thing for. I'm not up on the royalty stuff and how that shit works. You should check San Japan over Labor Day next weekend. It's all. I went there. What's that? Is that San Japan? Is that some sort of fucking? Is that a con or is that a? What is that? What is San Japan? Is that another convention? We've been jumping like conventions and stuff, so I think everyone's out doing stuff and all that. I think it's kind of cool. So, anyways, I thought there was supposed to be some sort of royal ceremony or whatever. You know what I mean? So, I got people ask, shit talk the Queen. I'm not impartial to whatever. I mean, yeah, someone's sad when somebody dies, I guess, but it's not a big deal. Oh, Animicon. Okay, gotcha. Kind of, whatever. Just they had a vigil, I guess, a couple hours ago, 3 hours, 4 hours ago. King and the senior members of the royal family. So I'm just not a guy royal care of a fuck or whatever. All I know is that Epstein didn't kill himself, and there's a fucking member of the royal family that hung out with Epstein. There you go.
I know the truth.
Yeah, it's not disrespectful. I didn't disrespect her where she died. It's just I'm talking about right now. But anyways, there's also a royal family channel that's talking about it. So I think it's kind of okay. We'll see. We'll see about all this stuff. So again, yeah. So her funeral, 19th September. There you go. And that's it. I'm pretty sure all the interwebs are going to break. All the channels are going to be whatever because Americans seem to have a fascination with the royal family. But whatever. I'm not really cool. Hang on. Let me just see. Let me just look at my. Nope. Nope, that's it. So Prince Andrew is banned from wearing the uniform during mourning.
Really?
Yeah. Well, he was one of the guys with fucking Epstein, man.
Oh yeah, true.
I know I didn't realize there was such hate for her. I mean, did you see all those videos from people from Ireland? There's a guy that drove by and was screaming at freaking Westminster Abbey, fucking, going off, calling them cunts and shit. I was like, oh shit.
Right.
Oh man. But it's just funny just to watch them all do it. I'll be honest with you. I think the Queen kind of gave some sort of at least, I don't know. I don't want to say it's respect, but I think she kind of held everything together. And now everybody looks like they're all showing up. You could see it in their faces and how they talk and how they're walking around. It's like they can't stand each other. And it looks like Harry wants to fucking beat the fuck out of people for talking shit about Meghan Markle. Wait, is that the one is it William or is it Harry? Yeah, it's Harry. So
I'm just waiting for it to go crazy after it's all over with.
I think he's already posted some videos talking some shit about people. So Charles, yeah, he told Andrew, you ain't wearing shit. But what else? I'm looking, Mikey. I thought the Queen was a lizard person. I guess she was the wrong one. Or isn't she? I don't know. But I'm looking at this other stuff here. Let me see. I'm just perusing. Kaz said that they had a listener from Ireland. Said they have been partying ever since. Wow. Hey, look, man. I mean, I don't keep up with all the Queen shit or the royalty stuff. I just kind of okay. All right. I don't know if I should say anything. Is that respectful or disrespectful? I don't know. It's like I said, it's sad. I mean, dude, she was 96 years old. That's a full fucking life. That's you've lived your life. To for us, that's that you live a good long life.
Long time.
Yeah. I think that's freaking good. That's a long life. So she did this, whatever. She served in World War II. So I'm telling you, man, it's like, hey, long life, World War II veteran. 96 is 7 years in Lizard. Oh man, yes, please. I'll read the jokes out. It won't bother me because I kind of don't care. Apparently she had information on the Clintons. Oh man. Can we say that? Are we gonna get blocked or something like that?
List.
Yeah, I just saw a hiccup there talking about the Clintons and Epstein and stuff because we all know that Epstein didn't kill himself. Say that again. Did not kill himself.
You don't say.
Well, I'm just gonna say that. Why are you going into D. Treasy's house, trying to find some documents when you don't want to release a very important flight log, an attendance list of Epstein Island, right? Let's release that shit. Right. That's not a conspiracy theory. We talk about it, everyone laughs. Ha ha ha. Yeah. That's whatever. Yeah. Yeah, you mentioned fucking something like that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Holly. That's what I was just saying. It was Andrew. That was part of the Epstein's list. Exactly that cause. It goes to show that you could be unemployed for 70 years and wake up one day and become the king of England. What do they do? Do they do anything? I mean, am I going to get some shit now for saying like that stuff? Because I'm like, oh, you're disrespecting some shit. Fuck, I don't know what the fuck you do. I don't know what king or royalty stuff you do. Oh, I will say this is Harry. I will say that Harry did some shit in Afghanistan, providing air support for our forces out in Afghanistan. That's why I kind of really don't diss him much, man, because he's like, I don't know, everybody who served with him while he was doing combat missions in Afghanistan has mad props for him. Even, the American forces said, hey, he's fucking cool as shit. He's good to go.
Well, I guess when you get away from their normal day of life, you can see their true self, so to speak. Maybe.
I don't know that. They are the Kardashians without a sex tape. Yeah, exactly. No, that's why I really kind of don't really diss. I don't really diss Harry that much, man. It's just not right. It's like, okay, Harry. Meghan Markle. I can see that. I can see her going into a family that's kind of like out of the norm. Supposed to act a certain way. Supposed to be a certain way. Blah 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 blah. And then you're kind of like, yeah, all right. I could. That's kind of fucked up. And then also the American side of me is like, yeah, you fucking talking shit about American, and you're just kind of like, and it's just kind of for me, just I don't know, just like shut the fuck up, Britain. Leave Meghan Markle alone. You just leave her alone. So it's kind of like I'm on the fence. I mean, unless how somebody acts or how somebody is in person or with the media or something like that. It's almost like the British media is really, really poking on. They poke a lot. They poke so much. And look what they did with Diana. They hunted her down so much she got in a fucking wreck just because of who she was with. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, oh shit, it's time to take a break. Then we're gonna go. What else are we gonna talk about? Shit, there was something else I was gonna talk about. I totally forgot. There's some other news happening. But anywho, we're gonna take a break right quick. Everyone, refill your glasses, get them shots, and smoke them if you got them, or just go take a piss break. So we'll be right back. Shots.
What is this Facebook Live? I've never heard of this shit.
WTF Nation Radio. WTF Nation Radio.
Take it from me, Ice. You can't just float around space not caring about stuff forever.
The voice of U.S. Army. WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
Shit in the bag, Pogue.
Nothing feels the same. Left it all behind.
I am here determined to stop this future atrocity.
This station is now the ultimate power in the universe. I suggest we use it.
The voice of U.S. Army, WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Everything stated on WTF Nation Radio is to be considered the opinion of the person that stated it, and not an official representation of WTF Nation Radio or U.S. Army WTF Moments.
Price does not include tax, title, or license. Some assembly required. Each item sold separately. Batteries not included. Objects in mirror are closer than they appear. If conditions persist, contact a physician. Individual results may vary. Keep out of the reach of children. Avoid prolonged exposure to direct sunlight. Keep in a cool, dark place. And
please enjoy the show. Shots.
Yeah, which we'll do another recap at the right before we close out.
Oh, you have more updates today?
No. I'm just saying. As a matter of fact, let me check my feeds. Let me check and see if I got anything from. No, I got nothing yet. Hang on, let me see. No, don't see nothing.
Talked about how Ivan's getting his butt whooped.
Yep. Ivan's getting his ass whooped. Shit. Oh wait, hang on. Let me. Give me. Well, now fuck it. I guess I'm looking at my stuff here and I'm not seeing anything right now. So hang on for a sec. Oh shit, hang on. I'll be right back. Oh shit, I forgot to do something. Hang on for a second. Hang on.
All right.
I was looking at my. Sorry about that. I was looking at my shit, and I'm like, "Why is my shit going out? Why is it not working?" You guys were gonna get ready to see some fucking Ranger panties and shit because I was like, "Let me go get up and." Oh wait, hang on. I want you guys to see me. Running around with my. I don't want to scare the audience with my. I don't skip leg day, so.
We might lose all the fans. Well, we might get more fans.
I might lose some fans. I'm gonna be like, "Ew, what's that?" You know what I mean? Ew. It's okay. I'm unappreciated, but always needed as it is. What were we talking about? We talked. Yeah. So, anyways, I'm taking the feeds right now to see if I have an update, and I'm always in contact with Mike Dickinson's widow, and I will keep you guys posted up, and I will provide a date again. Every time I'm on the podcast, I'll provide an update. So. Anyhow, what was I going to say? Oh, yeah, some more news. Didn't we say we're going to talk about politics?
Yeah, I'm going to hit some politics up.
So, okay. So apparently, I guess people are getting upset that Governor Abbott from Texas is sending illegal aliens to different cities. The same cities that have said before that we are a sanctuary city. And we will take, and there's no such thing as illegal. Somebody's illegal, and yada, yada, yada.
Right.
So Governor Abbott's been sending busloads of illegal immigrants to...
sharing the wealth.
They're sharing the wealth. It's like, okay, fine. If you guys want some sanctuary, you guys want some sanctuary citizens, we'll give you some sanctuary people. So now everyone's upset. Now everyone's like pissed off that he's doing that, which... I personally think it's fucking hilarious that he's doing that. It's like if you're going to say you're a sanctuary city and then someone's like, okay, let me give you some love here and send you some immigrants that have crossed the border illegally, which according to the vice president, she just came on the net just like yesterday or something like that. And she looks like she's pissed off. She's like she's grumpy about some shit. Of course, if you say that now, you of course I'll get dragged in the comments. Or Clarence Ice is saying that because he's a misogynist and saying that women just can't be tired. Oh, stop! She just looks like she's not into the gig anymore. She said the border is secured, even though while she's getting interviewed, it's not. So
it's all about their perception,
dude. Man,
they might be looking at it differently than we do.
Some of it, I'm glad. I am glad you brought that up. It literally is a perception thing to where we talk about Epstein, we talk about immigration, we talk about the Latinx bullshit. Oh my God.
Hey, leave the Latinx out.
No. It's just funny because I've noticed something, and somebody asked me about Mexican Twitter or Mexican social media or Latino social media. Colombia, South America, Central America social media. They absolutely fucking are laughing their asses. They want to, and this is just something that I'm seeing, and I'm laughing about it. That if they're willing to allow or willing to have illegal immigrants show up to vote for blue candidates, there is an actual. It's not actually going to happen. You're going to have illegal immigrants vote red. It's just fucking hilarious, dude. That I wonder. That's a good. As a matter of fact, there's not even a. As a matter of fact, I wonder if the administration has a fucking social media accounts in Spanish.
That's actually a legit question there.
I've never seen anything in Espanol.
Well, now since you're bringing it up, tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow, the administration is announcing this new communication strategy in engaging with Latinos. What do you call them again? Latinos? Yeah, whatever.
Well, they just recently sent some of our representatives to Mexico about alternative energy to Mexico.
You know what they fucking said?
Probably blank off.
Yeah. They said, "What the fuck are you talking about?" See, again, I go back to saying what the green energy and alternative methods of energy consumption. I'm gonna tell you what right now. Do I think a lot of this stuff is climate control or not climate control and all this other stuff? We can argue back and forth to that. I do know that when the planet shut down for fucking COVID, there were people in certain cities across the world that finally got to see the ridgeline that they didn't realize they lived next to. You know what I mean? They fucking they lived next to a city that was next to a mountain, and they're like, "Holy shit, we can see the fucking mountains from far." So that to me is an indicator, yes, that pollution kind of fucked around with everything, and weather systems, the way weather systems work, and meteorological circumstances, and of course, the rotation of the Earth, solar flares, mind you, astronomical anomalies as well, could cause into that, could be a contributing factor. But like I said before, I think they should have slow rolled this thing, and I got some conspiracy theories. Am I going to get in trouble for saying conspiracy theories or something? Am I going to get fucking...
No, we call them Cliff Notes now.
Cliff Notes now.
Cliff Notes.
So, I kind of find it interesting that most, Japanese car companies, Asian car companies like, Hyundai, Nissan, Toyota, they've not given a fuck about selling gas-powered vehicles. It almost seemed like during the pandemic and all this other stuff, there was an underhanded, I'm just saying, it just seems like it, that there was some underhanded deal with the auto industry, with the auto manufacturers like Ford and Chevy, to come out with this green stuff. Because you notice as soon as they made an announcement that there was not going to be any more gas-powered vehicles, because California wants to get rid of them, but there was not going to be any more gas-powered versions of specific vehicles like the Mustangs. I mean, who would own a fucking Mustang anyways? But
or a Charger.
Or a Charger.
Charger's going away.
Yeah, but or the Challenger. But think about it. Immediately after that, all of a sudden there was this fucking electric version of those vehicles. You're like, dude, the R&D for that costs a lot of money to change over time. So going through that research and development for that had to have been subsidized by, I think, the government. I think the government said, "Hey, you stop making these fucking vehicles, and we'll subsidize your shit and all this other stuff, and we'll get you helping out, blah 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 blah, and we'll take your fucking tax breaks and all that." Yeah. Okay. Just like I think the oil companies have been subsidized to lower their fucking prices of market loss. They're saying, "Oh yeah, because of no, shut up."
Elections.
I think exactly that. I think it's because of the elections. We're going to cut out, we want green vehicles to fucking happen. Meanwhile, Tesla, with their Cybertruck, are still trying to develop and still trying to issue it out. But then Ford says, yeah, we're thinking about doing it, and releases an all-electric truck afterwards. No fucking way did they get that fucking help by themselves. No way. That's my cliff note there. No way could they have gotten that help. I keep going back to the method of using green energy. They should have done it like how we did 8-tracks. And cassettes. and CDs and MP3 players. It was an evolutionary process that was introduced into the wild, not thrusted upon. And now, do you have CDs? Do you have CDs? Do you don't realize?
Oh, yeah.
I got, we got, when we were at the event in San Antonio, and we got the Marine rapper.
Right.
And, he gave me some CDs to provide music, and I'm going to have him join and all that stuff. Do you know what I realized what he gave me and what I don't have?
CDs.
I have CDs, but I don't have a player or a drive. So I ordered a peripheral to get discs because I don't have it.
No way.
Because yeah, for real, dude. So I was like, oh fuck, I feel like an ass. Fucking. So anyways, go back to what I was saying. I think the government fucking subsidized all these companies to push that fucking agenda across.
Maybe it goes back to all the bailouts that the government did.
Those are kind of like bailouts.
Yeah, but long time ago.
Oh, I don't know. I just think that it's kind of funny how the discussion of moving to EVs and electric vehicles, and then all of a sudden, major vehicle manufacturers say we're looking to go into that technology, and then as soon as California announces that they're going to not sell, they're not going to sell any cars, gas powered cars, bam, the next these other vehicles start coming in. See, the thing is, I think a lot of us get too we multi look on all of our social media and news feeds, and we don't really pay. It's like nobody's tapping into a timeline. No one is sitting down and grasping a timeline because we don't sit and listen to a bunch of like for instance, we've had people, they come on, listen to WTF Nation Radio, or they listen to Joe Rogan or whatever. They come on for a little bit, tune in, and then later, unless somebody said last week that they listen to WTF Nation Radio on a road trip. So our attention spans are kind of fucked up. No one's actually throwing out, hey, at this time the government announced this, and on that time the government announced that, and on this time the government announced this. Then all of a sudden, all these fucking car companies started coming out with, yeah, we're going to release this new vehicle. It's all electric and all and all. Meanwhile, I kind of remember there was supposed to have been an infrastructure bill, and I'm beating a dead horse with this. There was supposed to have been an infrastructure bill that was to have covered or to assist in the infrastructure. Meanwhile, we got Jackson, Mississippi. They didn't even have any fucking water. We talk about some of these these high vis new stuff, but I wonder if Flint, Michigan ever got their fucking water fixed. I wonder if New York ever got their fucking their drainage system when storms were happening. That of course everyone's blaming on whatever. I'll be honest with you. I just an observer, just seeing some shit, asking some questions, and then I get the internet to come after me because they just don't even fucking. Why'd you say that? That's bullshit. You're following some, blah, blah, blah. So going back to like you were saying, it's the government's perception or telling the American people what they should have for a perception. Nobody's saying, they're saying we are broke. Nobody's saying anything that you don't want to counter the administration because it was okay to say shit about D. Treasy and everyone fucking had made mad conspiracy theories about D. Treasy. But as soon as you said something about Trump, of course you had the haters, and then we're all fucking whatever. And there were some shit that was, oh yeah, everyone. A lot of people, I'll be honest with you, a lot of people, influencers, social media people, fucking news agencies, they made their money off of Trump.
Oh,
if you were on the Trump hate wagon, you fucking made money. You were propelled into the method of way that you did it. You have actually, I mean, all you got to do is say Trump sucks and fuck Trump, and you post it on social media, whatever platform you have, and the next thing you have 1,000 followers, and they'll be like, well, why do you hate Trump? And then you say, because I don't like him or whatever. Yeah, we don't like him either. And everyone's like, rah, 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 and everyone goes, whatever. But when you talk about Hunter Biden, when you talk about showers, when you talk about Epstein, and when you talk about dementia about this administration, people freak the fuck out. They're like, shut up, that's Russian propaganda. You're like, what the fuck, dude? Have you not seen his videos?
Stop spreading lies.
Stop spreading lies. You hate no. It's like the hate you hate vets thing. You know what I mean? Nobody remembers when you shit talk Trump, but you damn sure people remember when you fucking shit talk this administration. Like, holy shit, dude. Are you really gonna fucking say that again? They want to have age limits for weapons, but don't give a fuck about what gender your kid wants to go to be. You know what I mean? It's like, guns should not be having, you should have children and the age limit and there should be okay, look, you have an age limit for smokes, booze, guns, and all that. You like to interfere in my fucking life when it comes to that shit. So why is it when I tell you my kid is, when they turn 18 or they become of age, they can decide whatever they fucking want, and you want to drill it in my head that I should not be saying that to my kid when they're trying to say something. Okay, well then, give a kid a pack of smokes. Give him a drink of booze. Baby ice? I don't know, man. Seeing baby ice with a cigarette would make me fucking laugh, but I guarantee it. CPS would be on my ass, and I would say, that's because he chooses to smoke, right? Why isn't that what? Isn't that?
It's his religious belief.
It's his belief, right? It's how he's affirming, right? Baby Ice is affirming his smoking, identity. If he wants to smoke, he wants to be a smoker. Baby Ice identifies as a smoker. You could hate on him for the type of smokes he wants to smoke, but then if Baby Ice wants to grab a Tecate or a Modelo or a fucking Pacifico, if he wants, I will tell you what, he will be disowned. If he wants to affirm as a Pacifico or a Corona drinker, he's got to be drinking Tecate. I'm sorry. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. He's going to listen to this fucking 20 years. You're going to sue me, asshole? No. Baby Ice, if you see this in the future, you're not going to get disowned. I was just joking. Hyperbole, joking around, busting balls. Anyways, are you going to sit there and tell me that if you're going to get mad at me because I give a minor some cigarettes and give a minor some fucking drinking and all this other stuff, then, yeah, pop a Marlboro Red, yeah, and tell him to stop whining, exactly. Give him a shot of Jack. Give him some good bourbon. Some Buffalo Trace.
I did growing up.
Yeah, what I'm about to say. So how is it that I get shit for doing that or talking about it or joking about that, but as soon as I say Baby Ice wants to turn his hair purple, yes, it's fabulous. Join the SFAB. Sorry. It's fabulous and the SFAB is, straight, whatever. So I get blown away. It's like, by me saying that, I'm going to have individuals flying at me saying that I'm being misogynist, fucking homophobic, transphobic, coronaphobic, Winston's and Cools phobic because I did not fucking drive into a specific agenda of whatever. People are getting fucking sick of that shit. If you're going to have age limits for that, a friend of mine posted something about a shortage of pilots. It was fucking great. Great article talking about they have an age requirement for pilots.
Right.
Everyone's fucking talking, an age, because, dropping the age, nope, we can't have that. We got to have specific age limit for pilots because, piloting. As soon as you say something about members of Congress or a president, bruh.
No, you're in the wrong.
You're in the fucking wrong.
When you challenge them on past social media comments.
Oh, don't get me. I see that. And that's the back and forth shit, dude. That's fucking. Look, the whataboutisms is fucking. I don't. Look, it's got to stop at a specific point to where you just fucking stop. Just shut up. Well, so-and-so said that. Or someone likes to tweet back or say something. Is this you? We're never going to get out of this fucking hole of shit leadership that we have. It's bad enough that we have our elected officials that sit in a debate and totally trash each other and then pick that very individual to run as a running mate. I'll be honest with you. If I was running for president and Kamala Harris was my fucking VP and she was shitposting and talking about me, I was like, get the fuck out of here. You're not my fucking running mate.
Yep.
I'll pick somebody else. And then everyone's all nice and everything. No, fuck that. That standard of how our politics are being perceived and handled, because then everyone's got a fucking voice. The thing about social media, man, even assholes and idiots like me have a voice. All of us idiots and assholes, according to the government, are.
Some big and small.
Some big. We're assholes. Just whatever. Yeah, we're whatever. You'll get labeled on something like that, and you'll have your fucking life ruined, or you'll have your life hunted down just because you said, I don't think my kid should have fucking drag queen fucking shows and shit. You know what I mean? And of course, I got some shit for saying that. Like, you're not supportive? I'm like, no. I don't fucking put adult themes in front of my fucking kids. I don't have people shaking their ass or doing whatever in front of my fucking kids. Doesn't matter if it's fucking trans or not. or drag
so
or not.
Being a responsible adult, looking out for the best interest of a child to stay, what's the word, innocent or
You're right. You hit it right in the head. Children have a specific innocence to them that if they don't see it, they'll never be exposed, and it's not, you know what I mean? It's almost like you can keep
them unbiased.
Yeah, exactly. You know, if my kid asked me some questions and stuff like that you know, my kids always ask me questions about things and I have my own questions and stuff like that. I've never had a fucking teacher come back and say, "Well, your fucking kid said this, and your kid said that. I'm gonna have CPS." You didn't have that shit back in the day when you know my oldest was growing up. We didn't have that. Well, I mean, there was one incident, but it was because, you know, she's gonna deny this, but she basically took it was a picture of her holding an M4 rifle, and you know, I think she called her classmates a bunch of pogues or legs or something like that. But anyways, it was All American Week back in the day, and she was holding an M4 rifle, and it was the gun. You can't have guns or bring images of guns to school. So she was, "Hey, what'd you do for summer?" You know, me and my dad, All American Week at Fort Bragg, and here I am holding an M4 with some paratroopers, blah 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 blah. And I get that. That's if there's an anti-gun policy or whatever, and then we're very respectful to the teachers when that happened. But it's funny, right? Little things like that. But other things that have happened, like personal stuff, it's between me and my kids that I don't feel like I need to use them as a prop for clout that other parents are doing now. Like every event that's happened within our government, like when Ruth Bader Ginsburg died, or when the Roe versus Wade got fucking turned, all this other shit. There's people posting, you know, "Mama or Papa, what happened? Why are you crying?" "Because freedom died tonight," or something like that. And then we both cried and hugged. I'm like, shut the fuck up. That didn't fucking happen. Your kid didn't fucking talk about something that they didn't talk about that shit. I'm not saying that kids are stupid, but I'm saying they're not going to come up to you and unless you present grown up shit to kids. That's where they're going to get that. That's what to me, I don't believe in, you know?
Yep.
And if I do introduce things that you're supposed to raise your kids, love of the country, love of flag, love of God, you know, then you're going to fucking, you're going Stan, I haven't taken a breath in 5 minutes. You know what? I've been healing up, trying to do some PT, trying to get some workout in. My lung capacity's increased. Yes. Bro, it just fires me up that I see people online, or I see people in society, or I see the government telling me how I should raise my fucking kid when their own adult fucking children are all over the fucking map and fucked up.
Oh yeah, when all those kids were doing all those bashing stuff in writing, a year ago, maybe 2 now.
Yeah.
I was showing my kid, and he's like, "Wow, that's stupidity." And I was like, "Yep. If I ever see you doing that, I'm going to go out there. I don't care if it's live TV or not, and beat your ass."
Yeah, exactly. Did you see that one mother during the riots and stuff like that went up to her kid and fucking, she's like, "What the fuck are you doing here?" and pulled his ear and beat him up because he was at a riot? Do you see that video?
Oh yeah, I showed that one to my kid.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Yep.
Hang on for a second. 15 minutes. All right. So yeah, it kind of pisses me off that in certain aspects you have other adults trying to fucking, and look, kid doesn't know what they fucking want when they're when they're underage anyways. They don't.
No.
5, 6, 7-year-old, 8-year-old, they don't know what the fuck they want. They want something that's going to give them a fucking, that's going to get their curiosity, and a lot of it's baiting. A lot of it's fucking leading. "You really hate your mother, don't you?" "Well, yeah." "Well, because your mother or your father doesn't let you do this, right?" "Well, yeah. Well, I mean, don't you want to do this and do stuff on your own?" "Yeah." "Don't you want to go play?" "Yeah." "Don't you want to do something imaginative and have your own imagination where you can be where you want?" Yeah. Well, fucking kids will answer that, of course.
"You want to do something cool?"
"You want to do something cool?" "Yeah, I want to do something cool." Who doesn't want to do something cool? Yeah.
All the kids are doing it.
All the kids are doing it too? Yeah, I want to do it. But as soon as you say, "I don't want you talking to my kid," immediately all the dash phobics or dash-ists come out when you say it. Just dude, stop. I'll be honest with you. That's what ends up with me not supporting whatever the fuck you're talking about when you're trying to tell me how to raise my kid. I would love to have this fucking discussion. Love to have a discussion about some of this stuff. However,
well, what I don't like is when you're trying to raise your kid in a neutral world where they're not influenced by anything until they get to more adult maturity. Every single movie, every single show, something is shown there to make your kids ask questions, or you got to change it to something else.
Well, that's the thing. That's why a lot of things when you watch movies that say PG-13, parental guidance suggested, or you're watching an R-rated movie and your kid's asking these fucking questions.
Oh, even PG.
Even PG-13, is that what you're saying, or something like that?
Yeah, PG shows.
Well, I mean, just some PG shows. I mean, I like Star Wars. Okay, that's been like the whole thing was Star Wars was made for kids. Star Wars was like that's why people are fucking. I blow when Star Wars fans start shit posting or shit talking about the Star Wars stuff. It was made for kids. It was good against evil. It was redemption and it was learning how to deal with loss and whatever you want to come out of it. Even as you grow up and even as an adult, you watch Star Wars. There's some meaning behind it. That's the whole idea of going back. When a kid says, Dad, why did Anakin kill everybody?
Why is he frozen? How does he freeze?
How does Han Solo freeze like that in that metal?
Han Solo, you ready for Han Solo season coming up?
Yeah. Oh yeah, Han Solo season. Man, I'm gonna tell you what. I've seen some. I've gotten some pics. We got some pics. Some Han Solo seasons.
Already?
Oh, some of the Ice Queens are sending me some pictures. I'm like, whoa. But anyways, Han Solo.
Don't airdrop them though.
Yeah, we already had the discussion about airdropping. How come ICE doesn't answer my airdrops? You old man, you need to use how to use. Thought you said you know how to use technology. I remember that conversation. But what I was saying is that it's parental guidance suggestion. That's what PG means. Restricted means not having your kids at the Texas Chainsaw Massacre that has extreme adult themes. Hell, even some TV shows that have suggestive stuff. I've seen responsible parents either fast forward or turn off or tell the kids to get out. That's responsible.
Yep.
But to sit there and let the kids go in there and watch it and then all of a sudden get in those awkward conversations, Mom, Dad, what does that mean? And I said, I kind of keep that to company like that. I respect parents that do that. If parents have that type of, the discretion with their children of what they watch, fucking mad props. I love that shit. You know what I mean? It's the parents that bring kids into fucking bars. It's parents that fucking, you know what I mean? That again,
there's different types of parenting. We got to put that out there. But I know what you're saying about all this and what I'm saying too, but what me and my spouse has came about is if my kids want to try to smoke or drink or curious about it, I'm going to let them do it here at home under my adult supervision where they're not out there with their buddies and doing something stupid and trying to learn what it's about.
Well, as their age progresses, I could see that. You know what I mean? But
right.
Immediately, as soon as Baby Ice, on his birthday, I didn't go out and say, all right, son, teach you about what's going on. Let's go get some hose. And then here you go. Here's a pack of Marlboro 27s and here's a Tecate. Don't lick the windows and have fun. Let's go hang out.
I got teenage kids, so it's...
and teenage kids, as teenage things started happening, I taught, because I have daughters, man. Baby Ice is the youngest boy that I have. I have daughters. And there was things that I would, I would be like, for some things that has to do with growing up and things that happen growing up and why a guy's dicks or why this happened. I could get that. I could provide the why men are assholes perspective.
We're not dicks.
No, but I'm saying, but as a dad to a daughter, I provide that perspective. But when it comes to more things that it comes from what a mother should do, that's what moms are for. There's nothing wrong with dudes. There's nothing wrong with dudes allowing moms to help with that. You know what I mean? I don't get it why guys who can't co-parent with their former spouses and then wonder why they're fucking it just you got to fucking agree to disagree because they're still their fucking that's still their kid's mom. You know what I mean? You have to have a compromise.
It comes down to maturity and life experience.
Right. The maturity on your side too, especially if that father is a piece of shit or that mother is a fucking raging, bitch. So it's you have to be like, you know what? No fucking drama. Trying to keep my shit on the fucking level. I don't want fucking, it's all about the kid at this. You're supposed to be thinking about the kid. So if she comes at you and asks questions, Dad, I feel about this and how come this, then you could sit there and say, yeah, yep, there you go. Blah, 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 blah. And I'm not going to, and the whole thing is that, you have to, especially when you're divorced, or even together, there's just some conversations that daughters have with their mothers that are daughters that they have with their mothers. That's something you get. I'm not equipped. I'm not a woman. I can't jump into that and say, you can't talk to her. There has to be that relationship between a mother and a daughter, just like there has to be that relationship between a father and a son, that you just can't break that bond. Both parents have to be, I'm talking about divorced parents, understand and co-parent that way. Not be petty, I'm going to tell you what, COVID brought out the most petty bullshit that I've ever seen. Experiences with friends and family and my personal experiences that I've ever fucking seen because of COVID. It got everybody fucking divided. It got everybody fucking deciding on what was considered custody or not custody. Court fucking decisions had to been made to say you will allow your fucking daughter or son to be to visit that mother if primary custody is whatever. It got that fucking bad. It got that stupid. That's another thing that pissed me off about COVID. It got everybody so fucking up on who they thought was the better parent and I'm just talking about single parents. I'm talking about single parents. It got fucking bad. Now parents, two parents, you're raising up the kids together. There's just, again, I say the same thing. And so Stan, I'm going to read this out, Stan. So I told my 3-year-old daughter why she asked why her brother had a penis and she didn't. That she broke hers. Fast forward to months, ex-wife calling, screaming beyond recognition. When she finally reeled herself in, I explained to her that I can't make jokes like that with little ones. I believe that everything we say, she's right, but I laughed at for months. That conversation possibly came up at her place. I'm going to tell you what. I'm going to tell you a comment that happened in 2001, an incident that happened, and I laughed about it. Episode 1, Star Wars, The Phantom Menace, right? Watching Star Wars when it first came out. I'm glad you brought that up, Stan. My oldest, as soon as, and she's going to kill me when I say this, as soon as Darth Maul, when the sliding doors opened up and Darth Maul showed up, and he pulled his hood off, my oldest said, in the theater, when it was all quiet, "Oh my God, look, Dad, he's horny." Because he had all the horns on his head. Now, luckily for me, her mother was laughing her ass off too. I mean, kind of like, "Oh my God, please tell me that you didn't tell her that." I'm like, "No, I didn't say it. I didn't say that." But ever since then, I always laugh every time I see episode 1 or every time I see Darth Maul, is remembering my daughter. She's a little toddler and she's like, "Oh my God, Dad, look, he's horny." I love you, sweetheart. Tomorrow's her birthday, by the way.
I bet all the parents around that.
Everybody in the audience laughed because it was Qui-Gon Jinn and Obi-Wan Kenobi. They were fighting it out. They were showing up, right? They're about ready to duke it out. I mean, there was the fucking Empire, or the Sith were showing up. The Trade Federation and the battle droids and all that. Anakin Skywalker had to get in that freaking had to get in that ship, the Naboo N1 starfighter. Then Darth Maul shows up, and there's a little girl, innocent little voice. "Oh my God, look, Daddy's horny," and the whole fucking theater lost it. I couldn't stop laughing. She thought she was making like a funny joke, but didn't realize the adult side of the joke that she was talking about.
Everyone had to get their mind out of the gutter. Come on.
That was funny. Well, no, it was funny. It was really funny. It was like, because it was like, look. Love you, sweetheart. I love you, sweetheart. I'm already going to give you an early, happy birthday, sweetie. Because I'm going to say this on air right now. Love you. But, yeah. So, yeah, there you go. So, we just made that announcement today that we are doing WasabiCom. Whoop, whoop. Can't wait. WasabiCom is going to do... That's going to be happening. It's going to be in Jacksonville, Florida, 15 through 16 October. Members of the WTF Nation Radio, Grunts Gaming Network, and you know Michael Scaraschio, CQ, is going to be there in Jacksonville. Can't wait. It's going to be fun as hell. There's going to be some streaming. There's going to be some events. CQ's going to do his CQ thing, walking around doing some broadcasts. It's going to be on the weekend, a Saturday and Sunday, Jacksonville, Florida. Hell, I might even be there. Who knows? Maybe. We'll see. But yeah, it's going to be fun. And it's a con. I mean, we've this is the first time. This is the first time we've done stuff like this. Well, CQ's been to another con. I've been to another con. So this is our third appearance. This is our third appearance at a convention or a con like that. So, like I said, normally 40,000 people showing up. So you're going to see some standing walk by interviews and stuff like that. It's going to be fun. I can't wait. It's going to be fun. Cosplay. It's going to be cool. Jacksonville, Florida. Don't forget to check in again, 15 through 16. But speaking of anime and stuff like that, shit, I forgot. CQ for Pop Culture Warrior. Hang on. Let me double check this, man.
Well, while you're looking at that, if you go to the con, are you going to dress up like Mad Dog?
What? Like who?
Mad Dog Mattis.
Dude, oh, come on. I would not. No way. What, Mad Dog Mattis retired?
Yeah, walk around and be like,
walk around like Mad Dog Mattis as an old married guy? Because I don't want to do that.
There you go.
I don't want to do that. I'm fucking done with that shit. You know, he pulled a young woman too, so you know, don't fuck with old. Don't mess with old. Team Old knows how to do it. Old guys rule. Anyways, so it's gonna be a fun event. It's gonna be downtown. Let me try to find out the.
I heard he had like Dragon Ball Z, maybe.
Yes, Stephanie and Aldoni. She is the voice actress. She's the voice. Well, hang on. Let me just drop this up. This is cool shit. I think this is badass. Hang on. I'll even cover my ugly face with this. Hang on. There we go. Dragon Ball Z. She is the voice of Kid Goku and Kid Gohan. Dragon Ball Z. God, this is going to be cool. That's going to be awesome. Look at CQ bringing up all the freaking... Yeah, he's got all that cartoon stuff going on, man. So maybe she'll be there at the Wasabi Con. Who knows? But anyway, so again, that's what's happening tomorrow. Pop Culture Warrior. Thursday, Sergeant's Time with myself and Spanky. And then we have Friday Night Freedom with Cause and the Pooks. And then, of course, Monday edition right now. Broadcasting live on different platforms. 2 Facebook pages, U.S. Army WTF Moments and WTF Nation Radio. Twitter. We're on Twitter as well. And YouTube and Twitch. So all you gaming nerds out there, you can just jump in there. Somebody sent me a video of them gaming while they're listening to me. Or they were listening to CQ. So that was pretty cool. I appreciate all the love out there. All our shows are, 2000 Eastern Standard Time or 8 p.m. for those of you who don't habla. And then, again, talking about the Dickinson mock-up at Fort Bragg, 1st Special Forces Command, U.S. Army Special Operations Command, has not gotten back to the spouse, the Gold Star widow, Glory Grace Dickinson. She was on. She commented on there and on the during the discussion that I had about Mike. And so, again, once we find out what's going on, the meme lords will continue to meme until we have either a public statement or we have a public apology. And when Glory Grace tells us to, okay, Ken, you could stop, then that's when we'll stop. So that's just the way it is. So anywho, share, like, and follow. Give us all the love and shots. Y'all have a good night. See you.
Hey, this is SEAC retired John Wayne Troxel. You're listening to WTF Nation Radio, the station of choice for all of the badass MFers on the planet.
The voice of U.S. Army, WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
Everything stated on WTF Nation Radio is to be considered the opinion of the person that stated it, and not an official representation of WTF Nation Radio or U.S. Army WTF Moments.
Price does not include tax, title, or license. Some assembly required. Each item sold separately. Batteries not included. Objects in mirror are closer than they appear. If conditions persist, contact a physician. Individual results may vary. Keep out of the reach of children. Avoid prolonged exposure to direct sunlight. Keep in a cool, dark place. And
please enjoy the show. Shots.
The dynamics of the goof work. And then you're going to come down to the stables and you'll start working with the horses. And it's nothing mandatory. Like our first session, we got out here and we just started grooming a horse. Patrick showed us how to groom a horse. And it was just fun. And as we're grooming a horse, we're telling our story.
You get to see somebody